Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir à tous. Namaste. Salam. Buenos dias. I hope everybody is perfect. And today I'm going to talk about a thinker who happened in previous century in India. And the name of the thinker was Osho, who was known as Bhagwan Rajneesh. Now, why I choose to speak about him? Because, in my opinion, he was the only thinker happened in our lifetime, in mankind, I would say, in this world, who had accepted life in its all dimensions. I think up till now we are living with many religions, with many political ideologies, with a lot of principles and all. But all these things have made mankind a very complex. Life has become very complicated because we choose something. We choose some language, we choose some religion, we choose some ideology, we choose some sect, because human life is complex. Human life is not an easy phenomenon, like, for example, as many people, they claim that being religious or being follower of some politician, some ideology will bring peace in your life, will bring some sort of contentment in your life. I don't think so. But why I like Osho? Because his whole message was whole. His message was not to choose any of the option. For example, many countries, they are communist, they are democratic, and now because some countries are Islamist, right? Some countries are secular, right? The same on this earth, there are 8 billion people. So out of 8 billion people, some people are Muslims, some people are Hindus, some people are Christian, some people are Buddhist, etc., etc., right? Because the mankind choose to be something, and this existence, that is what the message of Osho was. This existence is an organic unity. This existence is not a conflict. It is an organic unity. It is a yin and yang. Right. So if we have decided to choose something, then I think that is the root of conflict on this earth, in this human life. So that's the reason why Osho says that we don't have any choice in this world. We need to be yin and yang. We need to be a balance. That is what Lao Tzu had says in his famous book of Tao Te Ching, that we need to bring a balance in life. That is what yin and yang is. Really a nice philosophy, that we are neither leftist or rightist, but we need to accept the both. And life is both, like birth and death. It is both. Because it is birth, there is death. Because there is death, there is birth. Right. So Osho never talks about moksha. Osho never talks about what? He had never talked about. I think he had started giving his discourses since the year 1970. Since the year 1970, he has started giving his discourses in English language, because he was getting his international audience. So that was his philosophy, that life is whole. We need to accept everything in this life. We need to accept everything on this planet. Sometimes we choose to be a peaceful, a non-violent person like Mahatma Gandhi, or sometimes you become warmonger like Adolf Hitler. But I think life is both. It is war and peace, like Leo Tolstoy's famous novel about that, right? So life is both war and peace. Life is both yin and yang. If there is one darkness in your life, so sometimes, someday, you will have some brightness. Someday you have brightness, someday you have darkness. So life is both. And another thing I would like to say, which I really like about the philosophy of Bhagwan Rajneesh, is he taught us to live in the moment. He never forced someone. And I think most of the religions, they are forcing you either to live in past or in future. I think the religious gurus, imams, and all these chiefs of all the religions, they taught everyone to live in the past. And the politicians are keep promising you to live in future. That in future you will be superpower. But God knows who is superpower and who is not. So this is also I really like about Osho, is that his message is really extraordinary, that live in the moment. This moment, for example, right now, this is the life. This moment brings tranquility. This moment brings everything. I mean, this is everything. My breath is going on, coming and going and coming and going. I think this is the life, Live in the moment. Whatever you are doing, you should live in that moment. That is the life. Life is not past. Life is not future. Nothing is in your hand. So, live in the moment. That is really important. So, I would like to tell the global audience over here that, one should meditate. It is really, now one should not meditate in the name of religion. It has nothing to do with religion, because most of the religions are prayer based, right? They are not meditation based, right? So one should meditate, know yourself, live the moment, and accept everything in life. Like I've said, that yin and yang both, right? So I would like to start all this conversation with the people on Instagram. So follow my Instagram ID. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. Bhagwan Rajneesh.